we are having more than 60,000 plus live. And if you look at the aggregate number of customers, we have served more than 2 lakhs customers across all these years. So last year, and 34% in terms of the growth in AUM, and the NPA, gross NPA has come down from 3.34 to 2.63. So the entire, the business model, we will reach the customer so easily, and that's how we have distribution has been set up, and we will be growing in the next couple of years to the NCR and Chhattisgarh, and we will grow in the expansion in other geographies also, because we wanted to have a diversified geography presence also. And if you look at the technology, is the enabler to give better within no time, and he will get a real-time decision whether in principle whether we can lend him or not, and then after that we will take the proposal to the underwriting, and then the process for the disbursement, and the loan will be disbursed. Everything will go to the seamlessly in the technology, and technology is the enabler for our growth, and definitely we will further improve and speed up our growth. This will help us to grow much faster and better. Thank you.
It's actually a very exciting journey for us as Motilal Oswal Alternates. We got the opportunity to partner with Prasad sir and Vasumati way back in 2015. Back then it was a small company based on tagline as it goes, legacy that inspires and technology that delivers. It's actually very true for this company, because the legacy what Prasad sir has created and which Vasumati has taken forward, along with the technology focus of the today's requirements of the country, that's how they've been able to grow a company which has grown 7x products. Being a CV focused company to now having multiple sub-segments in wheels, housing, SME. So this is truly a classical story of exponential growth and delivering exponential value and creating exponential value. We as Motilal have been truly excited and actually thankful to the company for allowing us to be part of this journey. And again, thank you everyone for being here today. Happy to take any questions that you all may have later. So the company is raising capital. We will also look at it at the appropriate time. So the capital raise will be a function of the requirements of the company. So as they keep scaling up, we will identify the requirements. But this is a company which will raise capital anywhere between, in the next 3 years, anywhere between 500 to 1,000 crores as they keep growing. So next 5 years. So there is going to be a large capital raise.
Next 5 years, how much you are going to
are likely to invest, and we already given mandate. Some expression of interest has already come.
So you are going to raise the 500 crores, sir?
500 to 700 crores in the next 3 years.
Next 5 years?
3 years.
3 years, by 2025.
So I will have the CEO explain to you more into that.
The earning assets, the borrower, I'll give you an example. A driver who is having a license, where he is having the experience, he is having some recurring amount from his earlier 2 years or 3 years, that he will put it as a margin, where we will fund that money, where he will earn and he will pay the EMI. So basically, the earning asset is also a strong asset based on that the LTVs has been, we underwrite the asset value. Accordingly, LTV has been fixed, and the experience also will see the customer's experience, how we can use the asset. Based on that, he will pay the EMI.
Somebody on public transport. He has learned how the freight rates are going to be, what money he is going to make.
0.5%.
With the
Net margin of after tax, everything, after credit cost, we will be looking at 1.5% max. Going beyond that is taking a risk on quality. Going below that is also taking a risk on the investors, on the shareholders who may not be comfortable. 1.5 is what we will get right.
Unsecured loan. We are a secured finance company. We only do secured loans, whether it be a property or a vehicle or a LAP loan. We are a secured finance company, and our presence is mostly in the used vehicle space.
apart from used vehicles segment?
even this pre-owned vehicles.
Sir, out of the total group, 25% of the portfolio is about subsidiary IKF Finance. Not this 2,000, they have another book of about 560. IKF Finance, vehicle finance itself.
Standalone.
Credit estate.
It
Yeah,
is a
let's
sub-
expand this.
whether it be sourcing, underwriting and all that. Service that,
This also.
yes.
If one NBFC means that some fintech company will come to you and maybe it will.
So right now, for NBFCs, we are only funding vehicle finance NBFCs.
Finance NBFC.
Vehicle finance NBFC, we know how to underwrite these bills and these securities. So we only, the last mile policy that has come in, even if the driveways come into transportation, from there to the last mile to the shop, to the dealer, that kind of transportation is what we are focusing on, and that is expanding tremendously. So we feel there is a huge potential there.
What is your focus on EV?
So electric vehicles is too early for us to fund because basically the part in the critical in that product is the battery. Once you remove the battery, there is nothing there. So,
Electric vehicles are going to be the future. Having a close watch on things, we will be entering into electric vehicles as the right thing. But because we are mostly into used vehicle space, immediately it may not be needed for us to enter. But electric vehicle is something that is going to be the future.
క్యాపిటల్తో స్టార్ట్ చేసాము. ఇప్పుడు 2,000 కోట్ల ఏయుఎం దాటాము. మా ప్లాన్ ఏమిటంటే నెక్స్ట్ 3-4 స్టేట్లకు వెళ్ళి మా ఏయుఎంని 6,000 కోట్ల దాకా చేసుకోవాలనేది మా ప్రయాణం. తెలుగులో చెప్పండి. 113 బ్రాంచ్లు పెట్టి అది సెమీ అర్బన్ రూరల్ ఏరియాస్లో కస్టమర్స్కి వెహికల్ లోన్స్ ఇస్తున్నాము. మా పాత వెహికల్స్ మీద ఎక్కువ ఫోకస్ చేస్తాం. కొత్త వెహికల్స్ కూడా కొన్ని చేస్తాం, కానీ మేజర్గా పాత వెహికల్సే చేస్తాం. అవి నెక్స్ట్ 5 ఇయర్స్లో 200 బ్రాంచ్లు ఓపెన్ చేస్తాము. 2,000 కోట్ల నుంచి 6,000 కోట్ల వరకు వెళ్దాం అనేది మా ప్లాన్ అండి. అబౌట్ 1000 మంది ఉద్యోగులను కూడా తీసుకుందామని అనుకుంటున్నాము. ఎక్కడెక్కడైతే మేము బ్రాంచ్లు ఓపెన్ చేస్తామో అక్కడ లోకల్గా ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి జీవనోపాధి కల్పించి వాళ్ళకి జాబ్లు ఇవ్వాలనేది మా ఆకాంక్ష.